Clap it up. All right, we're in the building. It's MBBWrld. I'm MBBWrld, and I'm here with.
Cool, Will.
All right, we got Kill Will in the building. Now, listen, Kill Will's been going crazy. I had him perform at a showcase, bodied it, but I've also seen him going crazy at other showcases. His song "Me or Noel" is going crazy right now. Kill Will, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm not gonna lie. I feel good to be here. I'm blessed, heavily blessed. So
I want to know, man. You got a dope song out right now. Me or Noel. I know you got other songs dropped, but that one specifically, like
mhm.
I don't know, it's something about that song. You feel me? So talk about that song a little bit and just like what inspired that. You feel me? That's a different sound out
Nah,
there.
yeah, it was crazy making that too. Like I started off with like 6 bars on there. I only had like 6 bars on there, so I brought it to the studio or whatever, and then I just played it in there, and like everybody in the studio was like, "Yo, who this? Hop? Nah, yo, we on there. I'm hopping on there." Like 5 people wanted to hop on there. So
Word.
I'm like, all right, let me go home and finish this up.
Yeah, because you don't want to. Yeah, come on. You got a hit song. You don't want no feature after.
Now I didn't even know what it was, and it was like it created something like the energy in the room was just different when it came on. He like, everybody head was popping, so it was like an automatic. I'm like, all right, maybe this could be something. So
Yeah.
and I
So
did that.
is there like a specific studio you'll go and record in, or a sense, or like what is your music process like a little bit?
Stoli, like at the crib, I record right at the house. I started off recording by myself, band lab,
Yeah.
and stuff, and then I just slowly upgraded all my equipment and started just recording by myself. That's where I'm most comfortable.
Wait, how old are you?
21.
Yo, I'm noticing like, so I'm 26. I'm noticing like 18 to 22, like they really are going crazy on BandLab. Some are upgrading, but some are making hits just straight off BandLab, right?
Mhm.
So what is like? I never record on BandLab. I know it's on the phone and stuff, but like, what's that process like? Is it easier to be able to like be at the comfort of your home, record and shit like that? Is it like a vibe, or is it
Yeah,
like,
well, I mean, I record on FL now.
yeah,
But when it was recording on BandLab, it was like having fun. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't
yeah,
even like we were taking it that serious. So we getting on there and stuff, and when you're not even really trying, that's when you come out with your best work, and it's
yeah?
crazy. So that's where all that really came from.
And like, so that speaks like early on to your career, you're recording on BandLab and now you're on FL. So like, what's the difference from Kill Will when he was just messing around with it to now that he's taking this serious, realizing he has a career with it?
Now it's like I'm really taking my time with everything. The dedication is a little different because
Yeah.
I'm not just getting in there like, all right, yeah, this sounds fine. Let's keep moving. Like I'm really trying to give it like I gotta be my best take it could be.
Yeah.
So everything gotta come out perfect. Everything gotta be overly excellent. And that's how we
And
pushing from there.
we're talking about like, before when you're having fun with it, but like what made you actually want to start making music? Like, let's go back. I know we're at this point now. We got a heat, we got a banger. Everyone's knowing our song, Me or Noel. But before anybody knew Kill Will,
Mhm.
who were you and what was your life like?
It was really like a event, you know what I mean? Like I didn't really have like people I could always talk to about certain things, you know what I mean? So I feel like music was the best way for me to start expressing myself. So when I first started making songs and stuff, I was expressing how I was feeling through the music,
Yeah.
and that always just helped me cope through whatever I was going through. So it just always been like that. So
So was it like, so it's like before you ever had your first song, were you doing like freestyle, like freestyle? Because when I first started making music, then I don't make music no more. But like
mm.
when I first started, I was messing around. I was freestyling with people. You feel what I'm saying? That's what got me going. So like, what was that process like? How'd you get introduced to music? Like what allowed you to make that the coping?
Friends, being around people that were doing music. So,
Yeah.
I gave it a shot, and it was something I just didn't know that I had in me. You know what I mean? And when you use that to your advantage, it really you could take it really far.
Yeah. Now your sound is fire though. You got like this, like it's like chill but trap music, but it's not really trap. It's like a chill hype. Like when I hear Me or Noel, I be in my bags, but it's still like you were chill. So it's like,
Yeah.
does that speak to like your character more? Like who are you as a person? Like on a
Yeah, I think that kind of does really show who I am as a person because it's like I do got that turn up side, but I'm like real chill and I'm
yeah.
behind the scenes with a lot of stuff too. So, it was like that song just says me.
Yeah, it's definitely a good breakout song. I mean, a lot of people, I think that's what they're missing at first. Like people have potential, people have a career in front of them, but like sometimes you got to sit back and have a breakout. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, because also not only did I hear the song, because it's cool to have a dope song, but I seen a lot of content behind it. Like
Right. Right.
I remember it was something like you do like a Christmas this I think
Oh, it was like with it.
Santa suit,
Fantasy
but then I seen like you were just doing a lot of Instagram reels.
to the chicken spot. We was in the chicken spot
Feel
with it,
me? And a lot of those
that
videos were doing numbers. So talk to me on the process of like the rollout for music and like it speaks on you taking serious like your music career serious.
it was really just like a plan. Like, like we sat down and I just we developed a plan, like, okay, like we gonna push these, we gonna start with 2 songs,
Yeah.
push those songs, boom. See what like, and then, see what feedback we get. So the feedback we was getting from me or Noel just kept saying, keep pushing, keep pushing. And we honestly, we didn't even push that song the way we should have. Like, it could have been promoted way more.
Yeah.
So,
But you, like you said, you split it up. You
you
had
know what I
split
mean? We
multiple
had
songs.
multiple songs, promote multiple songs, doing different things, on top of living my normal life. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At the end of the day. So it was really like it just happened at the right time. Like, everything just started to fall in place. Like, all right, we said this was gonna happen and it happened. So we made another plan, did that, then this happened. You know what I mean? So it was just like a moving forward thing. Like, all right, everything they throw at us, what we doing with it?
And I know you were saying like, all right, so you had the song, but you were also promoting different songs. Now, did you think Me or Noel was the one that was gonna pop? Did you think it
No,
was a different song? Yeah,
I
that's usually how it
no,
goes too.
crazy. I did not think, because that was like a song for me and like the homies. Like, the song got a different meaning behind it too, with certain shit I was saying. So like, it was kind of like a fun song for me and the homies to listen to. So when I pushed it and it got that attention, it was like, damn, like this shit could be something.
Yeah.
That's kind of what took that to a different level.
Oftentimes that's what happens though. Like you can make 100 songs and you'll have like this is how it goes, right? You'll know like, all right, this one song you'll mess with OD.
Mm.
Like, all right, I'm gonna push that one. That one might not go as crazy as the one as you like you just said. I was just making it for me and the homies, but sometimes it's the energy that carries into it. So I'm not surprised the one that you made for you and the homies in a sense, like, is the one that actually pushed because the energy behind it. When I seen y'all perform it, I'm like, yo, I remember at first when I first seen you perform it, I'm like, I thought it was like a feature song because everybody knew it. Everyone's going crazy. I'm like, so, but sometimes it takes that energy to really push it. How many people have a hit song, but nobody hears it? So to have your homies, be able to know your lyrics, to push it with you, like speak on that, like, what's that support system like?
That support system is big and it's huge. That plays like a big part in where where I am right now. So like, if it wasn't for them, a lot of this stuff wouldn't even be possible, like with the ideas, with just the help from everybody, even like, they sit down and they really listen to my shit genuinely.
Yeah.
It's like they got me on their playlist. So that's just a different level right there. And it, keeps me motivated to keep going and do more.
Yeah.
So,
and I seen, what was it? A-Rod and Ali or something. They had like that basketball tournament formed there, right?
Yeah. So
how did that go? Like, how'd that happen? How'd that call happen? And like, what was that experience like?
So it was crazy. Like, one day I forget where I was, but like, and like we would always just be talking, like me and the homies, like, yo, something go, we go, just stay on the right path, stuff gonna come to us. And then I just got that call that, yo, you want to perform? And I'm like, oh shit, like, yeah. And this was like, I think it was right after I performed that shit.
Yep.
Right after I left, they called me and was like, yo, you want to perform? I'm like, hell yeah.
Wow.
So then they threw me on the flyer, and then that shit happened. So that was big. Shout out Ali and A-Rod for that too.
Yeah, that's dope. Like, it's good to see. Like, I think Upstate is changing it a bit where it's like before it'd be like, all right, there wasn't enough outlet, so somebody who had talent couldn't really get exposed how they needed to. They couldn't get the exposure.
Right.
Now we're at a point where it's like everybody is on the grind, everyone's pushing. There's so many different avenues that like somebody who has talent can walk through that door, right? So it's dope to see Upstate culture kind of growing where it's like, you feel me, yo, you can tap into all different markets, all different, because those are Twitch streamers, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And now like you're doing interviews. Now you got multiple songs dropping, visuals, and like the Instagram promos going crazy. So it's like, now, when did you actually like start making music, and did you expect it to go this way, or did you think like how did you think your journey was gonna go compared to what is being coming right now?
I feel like, damn, I don't know. Like, when I first started, I feel like this is every artist when they first start, they got these big dreams.
Yeah.
I expect to blow, like, as I start, you know what I mean? But a lot of people don't realize it's really a process behind this whole shit. So, and once I sat down and really had to not only understand music, but love music and shit like that, like, that's when I took it to a different level. Like, okay, like, what's the meaning behind what am I, like, these songs I'm making? Like, is there a meaning behind it? You know what I mean? So starting to make those meaningful songs is what brought it to the level it's at now, because I'm putting my real life into it almost. So that right there just brought it to where we got right now, as far as the status and the sound and the way people interpret it.
Yeah, the sound is fire though. You definitely got a unique sound, and so it's like, is there all right? So like, I know the fans, like, if like coming from a consumer standpoint, me or Noel's the my favorite, right? But do you have a favorite maybe that's unreleased, or maybe like the crowd hasn't heard, or is it me or Noel?
My favorite song right now, my shit's, damn, that's a tough one. It really depends on my mood, honestly. Like, right now, my favorite might be Don't Sled. I just dropped that last month, the end of last month. So it was making that had a lot of meaning behind it too. So I feel like, and you know what I was saying and stuff is a lot of things I'm relating to right now in life. So that might be my favorite right now. So if y'all ain't heard that, go tap in with
Yeah,
that.
tap in, man. He got music, he got
Well,
flavors, man. What you doing? And so
that's like a dance hall vibe too. It's not even
word?
normal. That's not even like my normal swaggy.
What would you say like your normal sound is though?
Mm.
Like if you could pick one sound to really go crazy in, what would it be? Or are you like just versatile in general?
I'm really versatile for real. Like I like to do like a lot of like sounds, but I think that me or Noel swaggy,
Yeah,
that's probably
I would definitely stick with. I'm telling you, like obviously always venture out because you know you're talented, so you can. There's nothing that somebody who's talented can't do.
right.
But when you do, I do always like advise artists, right? When you have a specific sound that the consumers are effing with, they're fucking with, you gotta give them that, right? Still experiment, do everything you're doing, but I'm telling you, I be hearing that. I promise you, like I tap tap tap, man. Like it'd be like I got ADHD, so little stuff be playing in my head. Even like when I put like you pulled up, it's just in my head now. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I've heard it mad times, so it's like that is something that not many people can say. So I would definitely like keep pushing that, but never stop experimenting. You feel what I'm saying? So now speaking on that sound, speaking on experiments, it sounds like tell the viewers because a lot of people they're just jumping into like, damn, they're going, but we haven't broke down and say like, where are you from? And like, has your environment shaped your sound, or like, where did you get that sound from?
Well, I'm from the north side of Albany, New York. And honestly, like that sound, I guess, like, it's, like what was going on around me. I really can't say like I put that into a sound for real, but it was more so just like I said, like that venting thing, like you know, like what I'm going through, how I'm living, what's going on in that moment, what's going on during the week. Putting that into a song, like I feel like you know I had a long day, like let me hit the studio. I just got some shit I just want to talk about.
Yeah, and those be the best ones though.
And that just be me, you know. That's just you know, and however it come out, you know. The day I made Me or Noel, I didn't think it was gonna be Me or Noel, you know what I mean? So it was just like one of those things you feeling it, you know. You in the studio, you hit that flow state. And you don't even realize it, but you going, you know what I mean? Like I said, and I'm always in there alone because I'm doing this right in my bedroom. So it's a different process with me. So yeah, that's
so like you just recorded. Like how long does it take until you listen back to realize you got signed, or like when did you realize you got signed with that song, or just in general with all the music?
Probably when I took it to the homies. I took it to the studio. I played it. It only had like 8 bars on it. It only had like a quarter, like 3/4 of the hook. And they was like, yo, nah, we all getting on this. We all jumping. I'm like, all right. So I took it, put it back in my pocket, put it home, fixed it up real quick, and then I popped out with that. And then I'm not gonna lie, like a few people, like when they first heard it, they like, I don't know. They like something, they was just like, I don't know about this one. It just seemed kind of dry. Like it was just plain, you know? And I'm like, damn. So it made me sit back and, you know, think. I tried to even add ad-libs on there and shit, but then I sat there and really listened to it. And I'm like, nah. This is fine just the way it is.
That's important though, because you know, getting advice early on into a song's like journey or history, you can be skewed. You can listen to other people's opinions, and it can mess up something too. So it's dope to hear that you got positive feedback, but you also got negative feedback, and you still grounded into saying, "No, this is my art, and I like how it sounds." So